everyone, welcome to FormerlyMe. We're doing a review today on a plant-based, lean body, ready-to-drink protein shake. We've been huge fans of the Labrada RTDs, as they're called, ready-to-drinks, for a long time. In fact, I do about 2 RTDs a day myself. We have a lot of review videos on our channel, so you can click the links below to see those videos. And they just released a new plant-based one. I've been doing a vegan diet for several months, and now I've modified it because I do meat once a day. But I was super excited when I heard about it, and now we have it here in front of us. So we have chocolate, there are 2 flavors, chocolate, vanilla, caramel. Now Brandon has actually tried the chocolate, and so he's already got a head start on this. But we wanted to do a taste test, and we wanted to do both flavors. And of course, Hailey's new to our team, so we have Hailey here to do this review with us as well. We did a Impossible Whopper taste test on our previous review video, which Hailey was on that as well. She actually didn't mind the Impossible Burger so much, but we all had the consensus that plant-based still has a way to go in regards to taste and flavor. So that's going to be my only minimal concern going into this review, is just taste and flavor compared to the rich and flavorful taste of regular Labrada RTDs. So without further ado, let's try chocolate first. So
we've got our coffee mugs here,
because they're already anticipating not being able to get through a whole shake or like it. So there's a little bit of bias going into this.
No. I love this one.
Oh,
I love this one.
But you can't do a whole.
I get full, and which is a great
That's
thing.
a good thing.
It's a great thing. I get full on these. So let's make sure we shake them, and then we'll read a little bit about it.
So Brandon, you want to read the specs on these?
Yep. So these have 30 grams of protein,
which is 10 grams less than the regular Labrada, because those are 40.
Those are 40. Obviously, it's vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free. It's got a little bit more carbs in it, but the dietary fiber kind of makes up for.
It's got 8 grams of fiber.
Yeah, versus the others, which I don't know off the top of my head, but they're on the other videos.
These are 280 calories, so it's not classified as a low-calorie food, but as a meal replacement, 280 calories is great. If you're watching your calorie counting. So, and that's the 280 is the same as the other RTDs.
So Jim's gonna open his real slow while I pour some for myself.
Oh, real slow. Right here.
Now we'll take our coffee and we will sit on the front porch.
So chocolate, plant-based. Cheers.
And make sure you slam it down. Just as good as it was the other day.
So it does have a slight powdery, I don't want to say chalky, but powdery. It's definitely a powdery aftertaste.
Yeah. And that's to be expected with this type of drink.
So I have the Arbonne plant-based protein powder that I use, which I could directly compare this to because I drink an Arbonne plant-based protein shake every day. I can say that unfortunately the Arbonne is more flavorful on the chocolate scale as far as flavor, but as far as being just any shake, if someone didn't tell me it was plant-based or not, I don't think I'd have an issue with this. But I also did not like the chocolate. Of all the flavors of the RTDs, chocolate was the least impressive to me. And I think, I hate to say this, I hate to make any comparisons to the RTD chocolate, but I don't know if it's just an issue with the chocolate flavor for Labrada, because mint chocolate tasted better than the regular chocolate, in my opinion, on those reviews. But
she's tried the mint chocolate.
Oh, she's tried the mint chocolate. So, and I'm not a big mint chocolate fan, but it was more rich and more flavorful. And so in regards to this chocolate plant-based, the powdery aftertaste, and it's not as rich as I expect from Labrada lean body shakes. So that's my, as real as it gets on the cuff review.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to contradict everything Jim said. So, yes, the Labrada chocolate, the original RTD chocolate, we hit a stump in. We didn't think it was super flavorful, that kind of thing. I really think that Lee and the team stepped it up with this. I really like this one. I can get through the entire bottle, and I did. I bought one the other day before they announced that they were out. I was able to obtain one, and tried it and loved it right away. I drank the whole thing, and versus the other chocolate, which you've seen on the other video, you know, we took a couple sips and I was pretty done with it. I think this one, the flavor's a little bit better, and I don't mind the powder. It's not a powder taste. Like you said, it's not chalky. It's just what I expect out of a protein plant-based drink. It wasn't something overwhelming where I couldn't drink it or anything like that. I think this is good.
Okay. Haley, what are your thoughts?
I would have to probably agree more with you. I don't like the aftertaste on it, and it's not something I would.
Okay. You wouldn't want to like buy a whole case of this and have to go through a whole case. So
I would. Labrada, hook it up.
Okay, so we're gonna go right on to the next flavor. So I do have the other flavor they have offered, and again, with my reviews, I'm very unbiased and very as authentic as I can be, and I'm always going to be that way in our reviews. So we reviewed stevia sodas recently, and I caught a lot of flack from a lot of folks that are huge fans of stevia. But I just told them, I said, this is my own opinion. The reviews are my opinion alone, Brandon's opinion alone, and Haley's opinion alone.
They were called Zevia.
Zevia, I'm sorry. Stevia is the sweetener, the alternative sweetener. Okay, Zevia. I was not a fan of the Zevia sodas, and so I have to be brutally honest. I'm happy that Labrada is embracing the vegan lifestyle and choices that people are making, and they have these plant-based alternatives. I like that. But as far as, you know, comparing it against a regular RTD, I'll take a regular RTD because I'm not following a strict vegan diet anymore. But as far as offering this for people that are following a vegan diet, I give a lot of kudos to Labrada for doing so. But again, this is about tasting it and me giving my review on it. So we're going to go right to the next flavor. So we have vanilla caramel, and it's 30 grams protein, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, still 280 calories. It still has 8 grams of dietary fiber in it. So we're gonna shake them up. So slowly open.
That's okay, I'm gonna drink from this one.
You're gonna drink from this one. So vanilla caramel, I'm a huge fan of caramel. The caramel RTD, the salted caramel RTD is excellent. And so here goes the plant-based one. Okay, right out the gate, the flavor is pretty much on point.
Yeah.
The powdery taste is nowhere near as much as it was with the chocolate. In fact, it's so minimal that I would almost...
It's smooth, much smoother.
Much more, it's very smooth. So, wow. I have to come back down to, I don't know what it is with the chocolate flavor with Labrada shakes, but with the exception of mint chocolate, their chocolate flavor is not my favorite, and it's not my favorite here. So between these two, I'm gonna say vanilla caramel wins in regards to taste, richness, and texture.
I don't know if it has anything to do with shaking for the texture. I don't think we shook any less or any more.
Well, I just shook this out of this one, so here it goes again. No, it's got the more of that grainy, powdery taste compared to this, and it's not rich. It's just the chocolate's not rich. And now that I switch between the two, it's even more obvious in my opinion. But who cares what you got to think, Brandon? Haley, what do you think?
I liked this one a lot better than the chocolate one.
Oh,
it has less of a intense aftertaste, and it's more bearable.
More bearable. Do you like vanilla or caramel? Do you think the combination of vanilla with caramel? Because I could taste the caramel, but I wasn't really well.
I think I got a pretty good mixture of both. I've never had vanilla and caramel together. Caramel for you other people.
Oh, caramel.
It's caramel.